Hey guys, so if you don't already know, the Galaxy S3 was released just yesterday. Um, so this is probably everything you need to know. Basically, it has a 1.4 GHz Exynos quad-core processor with the 32 nanometer chip size based on Cortex A9. So basically that means it's a new build method for chips, so the newest, smallest, most efficient chip size. So the processor has a speed increase and uses 20% less power. It's looking like an absolute beast so far. It offers multitasking capabilities that no dual-core or single-core processor is capable of, says the CEO of Samsung Electronics. Yeah, so basically it's running TouchWiz once again, and Android 4.0 has a 4.8-inch screen, which is pretty big, almost approaching the Galaxy Note, but just not quite, with a resolution of 1280 by 720. So obviously a great display, AMOLED of course, and the display is 22% larger than the Galaxy S2. And they have this feature called, I think it's called pop-up window or something like that. So basically, if you're running an app, you can multitask in real time. So it's kind of like the app on screen which I was showing before. So I guess Samsung picked that up and kind of has got that multitasking ability going as well. So I'm not sure what this means for the Galaxy Note, if it's going to come to that or not, but we'll see. There's other features that Samsung have packed in, such as Smart Stay. Basically it tracks the eyes, so as long as you're looking at it, the display actually wouldn't turn off, which is pretty cool. Kind of burst shoot mode, which is kind of like the HTC One X. You can take shots with the camera at the same time as video, which is hairy. I don't think HTC is going to like that very much. You can double tap to zoom in on a face automatically on a slideshow. Something called S-Voice, which is kind of like Siri. I'm not sure if it's the same as other Samsung phones, but we'll see. S-Beam, which is obviously NFC. Direct call, so if you have a contact and you don't need to actually dial them, you just have the contact screen sitting there and you hold the phone up to your face and then it will dial. So that's pretty innovative there. Samsung really chucking everything into this phone, so it's going to be quite interesting. Just some more specs here. It comes in 16, 32 and 64 gigabyte versions. 1 gig of RAM, obviously micro SD slot, and you get 50 megabytes of Dropbox with it. 8 megapixel camera on the back, 1.2 on the front, shooting 1080p of course, but it still only has 1 gig of RAM, which is kind of disappointing, but you know, it's not that bad, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so it looks fast, fluid, it's very thin, apparently light as well, 7 grams lighter than the iPhone 4S. So, you know, this is not a video I usually do. I don't usually rack off specs, but, you know, it's a special occasion. It's 8.49 millimeters thick, so you can check out a few videos, a few reviews that I'm going to post in the description. So, you know, basically that's a quick rundown of the Galaxy S3. So it looks like an absolute beast, and we'll have to see how this all plays out, actually. So, it's going to come out in Europe first, apparently, and then it's going to hit the rest of the world a bit later. So, you know, it's pretty interesting, and hopefully this is going to really pick up the Android game. So we'll see what happens. Still sticking with the Galaxy Note though. So just thanks for watching.